stay tuned for an announcement about an interview that's going to be coming up on this channel that you are not going to want to miss. It's as big as they come. All right, this is Gavin Mehl. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and share this video as soon as you find out what's going on with this. And, leave a comment below. Hit the notification bells. So if you care about a global truth ledger, peer-to-peer electronic cash, where we don't have to go to anyone else in between to deal with our own sovereign transactions, and you want to have transparency from government, transparency from corporations from taking advantage of us, this is the guy you want to be listening to on the interview, because he has massive amount of influence on this entire industry. The story goes that sometime around 2015, now, Stephen Matthews, who worked for him as one of his generals at a prior company, contacted him and asked him if he heard anything about Bitcoin. He said, yeah, I knew about it because he came formerly from the online gambling industry, and he was able to navigate the framework of somehow doing gaming industry legally and compliant in the early days of the internet. So he asked him, he says, well, I got someone I want to introduce you to. So turned out that the guy actually worked for him in the past, and Stephen Matthews set up an interview with this gentleman and Dr. Craig S. Wright up at his penthouse balcony in Canada sometime thereafter. And they mapped out a plan to save the original Bitcoin protocol, restore the Genesis protocol that was actually initiated for the people that had been tampered with on side chains. And Dr. Wright had been initiating the patent infrastructure, writing the patent infrastructure with his team, the Satoshi team at that time, about 45 people. They ended up joining forces and combining the powers to then create a company called N-Chain, which he became a big investor in, and then another company in the future called Tau, which became a publicly traded company on Bitcoin mining, and then a media company called CoinGeek to then just basically cover the industry in general, and then he started investing in different companies that were focused on enterprise level adoption of the blockchain, not crypto or trading crypto. Nothing to do with that. His focus has been enterprise level adoption of blockchain and where it's going, and all the companies that are centered on this global, mass adoption of blockchain in the near future. And it appears that based upon the patent regulation from the original Satoshi team to now the N-Chain patent fortress around industries like, for example, the CBDC industries and smart contracts, and then along with the mining infrastructure and, the marketing and the media, and then his experience overall in how to navigate the early days of the internet and the regulatory framework of such a complicated industry as like online gaming, that he brings a massive amount of experience to this brand new industry, which is enterprise level adoption of global data, global large data adoption onto the blockchain. And apparently he's potentially created a global monopoly for that. But I'm honored to introduce those who don't know who he is. It's the first interview he's done in quite a while. So Mr. Calvin Ayre, stay tuned, hit the notification bell, subscribe, all right, and be on the lookout for this interview very, very soon. And be sure to post any questions on wherever you find this video. Specifically on Twitter, you could mention Calvin and myself. All right, we'll see you at the top.